I want to talk about credit union business credit cards that pull personal TransUnion. So here are 5 issuers that approve you with high limits and fair credit. We are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about credit union business credit cards that pull personal TransUnion. So here are 5 issuers that approve high limits with fair credit. Number 5, we have here America's Credit Union. Our score 8.2/10. So when you think about this credit union, you were thinking about one credit card that's very important. It's called the Business Visa credit card. Okay, and what we love here with this card is that you are basically you can use it for every day. Not a problem for everyday purchases. Okay, you have a fixed APR of 16.99%. Some might think it's high, but when you think about the rewards you are reaping with this credit card, then it's really worth it. And the card comes with a $49 annual fee. It's waived the first year. You have 2% cash back on all purchases minus returns. So really, when you think about this card, it's great for your new LLC, your established LLC, your company, your S corp, your C corp, and it's great for cash back. The card allows you to you can spend, there are no rotating categories. This is really good, okay? And you have a secure AMV credit card. And so the benefit package includes purchase security and extended protection, auto rental, collision damage waiver, travel and emergency assistance services. The only thing we don't like with this card is that it doesn't actually, the kind of rewards that you can reap in terms of cashback, the categories are not really, there are no rotating categories. However, they actually have, you have to redeem those rewards within a period of time. And depending on the state you're applying from, it could be 3 years or 5 years. Okay. And the good thing here is that you can actually activate now, get the card now, make 5 purchases within 30 days of the account opening and receive an intro bonus of $100. Okay, that's what we really love that. And the cool thing here is that America's Credit Union is constantly improving their offer. It's really good, and the card actually allows you to get automatic discounts on qualifying purchases at participating merchants. So discounts require no coupons or codes because they are applied as statement credits once you enroll in the Visa Savings Edge program. Okay, so long story short, if you need this card, first you got to be a member of America's Credit Union. You want to contact their customer service and you want to inquire what are the requirements to get the card. You're gonna need to be an individual member, but also a business member to qualify for this card. Number 4, we have a BECU. Our score 8.7/10. So we're talking about Boeing Employees Credit Union. So when you think about BECU, you actually have 2 credit cards to think about. 2 credit cards that pull, 2 business credit cards for that matter, that pull personal TransUnion. So first you have the Business Visa with cash rewards. So it is a cashback credit card. Fantastic. We love the fact that you can earn 1.5% cashback on all net qualified purchases. There's no limit on how much you can earn. This is really good. And what we love here with this card is that there are no spending categories to keep track of. So there are no rotating categories that change every quarter, whatever. No, very easy. So your accrued cash is automatically credited to your statement every month. So it never expires or goes unused. Really good. So think about it. So 1.5% cashback on purchases, no annual or cash advance fees, no foreign transaction fees on international purchases, no spending category restrictions. You can earn unlimited rewards. Fantastic. And one thing we love also is that you have a lot of money saving features and benefits. So you can get employee issued credit cards with cashback earning potential. You can set individual spending limits. Very good. You can monitor and track your expenses on any BECU mobile app or online banking platform. You have 24/7 fraud monitoring for unusual and unexpected activity. So overall, this is a great card. So this is the first card, the Business Visa with cash rewards. Then you have the Business Visa card, okay? This card is also great because you have APRs that are pretty decent, as low as 10.49%. This is the card you use on everyday purchase. You don't need to, you don't actually earn, cash back on this card, but however, it's still good. So actually, if you think about it, BECU has two credit cards, two business credit cards, and the business Visa is the lower tier of those two. Okay, but it's still good. You can set individual spending limits. You can get employee issued credit cards. You can monitor and track your expenses on any BECU mobile app or online banking platform. This card actually is great in terms of low APR. Okay, so if you are looking for a low APR business credit card from a credit union, the business cash Visa for BECU could be a great candidate. And what we love with this card also is that it allows you to actually have auto rental collision damage waiver. You have travel and emergency assistance services plus worldwide travel accident insurance. Fantastic. Number 3, we have Consumers Credit Union. Our score 9/10. So when you think about Consumers Credit Union, CCU, you have two primary business credit cards that actually pull personal TransUnion for higher limits and fair credit. The first one is the Business Visa Platinum Rewards. So this is a rewards credit card, okay? And this is really great. It allows you to actually get the cash you need, the rewards you need rather, to actually do a lot of things. So this card has no annual fee. Additional cards are available for employees at no cost. Individualized credit limits are available for additional cards. You have a secure online account review and payment options from the CCU sites. And actually what they do also at Consumers Credit Union is that they can customize this card, the limits, but also the rewards based on your preferences. But to do that, you have to call them. You want to call them during normal business hours at 877-275-2228. Again, the number is 1-877-275-2228, or after hours at 1-866-317-0355. So this is great. What we love about the CCU is that they have something called 360 Control. It's a platform, it's a dashboard that allows you to make payments, to control employee card limits, to cancel cards or issue new cards, to generate reports, to set travel notifications. So the rewards here are what? You have you can earn 3x the points per dollar spent on office needs. You can earn 2x the points for travel, dining, and gas, and you can earn 1x points for all other purchases. That's what they call the 321 Rewards Points Program. And points expire after 3 years. So that's for the first card. Now for the second card, the Business Visa Platinum from CCU. This card is also great because it allows you to actually control. This is the lowest tier in terms of the cards they have. And this card allows you to, it has a low APR. You are able to control employee card limits. You are able to cancel cards and issue new cards if you want to, using the 360 Control dashboard. Okay, but again, what we love with TCU is that you can actually customize how you want to how you want to use the card, the benefits you want the card to come up with. But to do that, you have to call the number I just gave you earlier. So just to as a reminder, the number is 1-877-275-2228. And after hours, you want to call, after normal business hours, you want to call 1-866-317-0355. Number 2, we have Connexus. Our score 9.4/10. So when we think about Connexus, you have 4 different business credit cards that pull personal TransUnion. So we have the Business Cash Preferred card. Okay, this is a card that allows you to earn up to 3% cash back on eligible net business purchases. This is really good, and the card also comes with an intro APR of 0% for the first 6 billing cycles. After that, you have an APR that oscillates from 16.24% to 24.24%. Okay, so the card allows you to earn 3% cash back on eligible purchases at gas stations, office supply stores, restaurants, and more. You earn 1% unlimited cash back on all other eligible net purchases, and you have a $25 cash back awarded after your first purchase. You also have $100 annual software credit after 11 consecutive monthly software transactions. Then you have the business card. Okay, so this card has a very low APR. I mean, not a very a reasonably low APR. But what we love with this card is that you have an intro APR for purchases and balance transfer. That's really great. That's 0% intro APR for the first 18 billing cycles. Think about it, 18 billing cycles. So you can use this card for the business card from Connexus for large purchases, unexpected expenses, or last minute necessities. Okay, and you can save a lot on interest and pay down your other credit card balances faster. Then you have the Smart Business Rewards credit card from Connexus. So here you are. This is a rewards credit card, as the name implies. So you have more rewards, less rules, no points limits. So you earn 2x rewards in your top two categories. So here we have rotating categories, and you have to track your categories. Okay, so you have 2 points per dollar spent in your top two categories each month automatically. So you have 1x point monthly per dollar spent on other eligible purchases, and you have 20,000 bonus rewards points equal to $200 that is rewarded to you when you spend $500 within the first 90 days of account opening. Okay, and so you also have a 0% intro APR for the first 12 months, and after that you have to pay 18.24% to 23.24%. And this card actually has an annual fee. It's $95, but it's waived for the first year. The fourth card I want to acquaint you with is the Business Real Rewards card. Here you earn 1.5% points monthly for every dollar you spend on eligible net purchases. So this is kind of equal to 1.5% cashback. Okay, and this card also has a 0% intro APR for the first 6 billing cycles. It's kind of interesting, but other than that, this card is not really interesting based on our research. You earn 2,500 bonus rewards points after the first purchase. So it is what it is. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about the credit union business credit cards that pull personal TransUnion. So here are 5 issuers that approve high limits with fair credit. Number 1, the best of the best in our view, Navy Fed Go Biz. Our score 9.7 over 10. So if you're part of a Navy Fed universe, this is a great card for you. We love this card. We have reviewed this card several times on this show. Okay, this is a card that allows you to actually you can earn 3 points per dollar at restaurants, 2 points per dollar on gas, and 1 point per dollar on everything else. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And so you have a welcome bonus, 15,000 bonus points, which is equal to $150 in value after spending $1,000 within 90 days of account opening. Okay, plus you have a 0.99% intro APR on purchases for 6 months. It's really, really good. So one thing I want to say, this card is fantastic because you have a rental car damage protection, no foreign transaction fees, and you have cell phone damage waiver. So when we talk about earning rewards, you earn 3 points per dollar at restaurants. This is already good. Okay, if your business actually entertain clients, spends a lot in that category, this is really good. You earn 2 points per dollar on gas and 1 point per dollar on everything else. And what we love here is that the rewards do not expire as long as the account remains open, and there is no limits also on the amount of rewards that may be earned. Okay, in terms of redeeming rewards, rewards earned with the Go Rewards credit card can be redeemed for cash, travel, merchandise, or gift cards. Okay, rewards points are worth 0.01, so 1 cent per point. Okay, and cash redemption increments begin at $50. That's 5,000 points. And travel options include redeeming for airline tickets, hotels, cruises, and tours and attractions. Okay, this is really important. So there are other card benefits that come with this business credit cards from Navy Fed. You have cell phone protection. You have rental car damage waiver coverage. You have $0 fraud liability. You have FICO Score access, and you have basic Visa or MasterCard benefits. It depends on the payment network you want to choose. But overall, this is a great credit card, and obviously you need to have a relationship with Navy Fed at the personal level, but also at the business level. If you have made it so far, I want to give you a bonus. And here is another credit union that we have found in our research, and this is Teachers FCU. Our score is 7.5 over 10. So Teachers FCU also has a great business credit card that pulls the personal TransUnion that you might be interested in. And the cool thing here is that the maximum credit line is $50,000. Wonderful. Okay. And so the card is called the Teachers FCU Business Credit Card. So you have a maximum credit line of $50,000. The card has no annual fee, and the variable interest rate is a prime plus 6%. And this is adjusted quarterly. So this card allows you to make big and small business credit card purchases without tying up cash. You get the working capital you need to keep your business moving forward. This is kind of cool for, let's say, if you are in a business that is subject to seasonality or cyclicality, this is kind of cool. And you can save money with special discounts from popular business merchants. Okay. And what we love with this Teachers FCU business credit card is that you basically you are automating anything. You are reaping rewards. Okay. We love the fact that they can actually customize the card for you. You're gonna have to call them though. You're gonna have to call them. So if you are interested in this credit card, the only thing we don't like with this card is that to apply, there is a whole process involved. There's a whole process involved. If you're lucky to live near a teacher's branch, just go to a branch. If not, you're gonna have to follow a specific procedure. So first of all, you need to email a completed application, okay, to business@teachersfcu.org. You can drop off your application at your nearest teacher's branch or mail to Business Lending Department, Teachers Federal Credit Union, P.O. Box 9005, Smithtown, New York 11787. Again, we're going to put the address on the screen. So Business Lending Department, Teachers Federal Credit Union, P.O. Box 9005, Smithtown, New York 11787. Okay, or if you just want to call, you can call also 1-631-698-7000 extension 1687. Again, the number is 1-631-698-7000 extension 1687. But the cool thing is, again, like I said, what we love is that you have the opportunity. By the way, you can download the application from their website. You can download the application, not a problem. What we love here is that you have an opportunity to customize the business credit card you want. This is why it's wonderful to talk to them, because they will work with you, making sure that you get, in the end, the business credit card that you want and need. Let me talk a little bit to you about how to get a business credit card. Actually, how do you pick a business credit card from a credit union? Because the important things here is that you want to always have the business credit card that you need, right? You want to pick the right one because you have the opportunity to not only reap rewards, but also build your business credit. And this should be the quintessential driver here. You want to build business credit, not just use a business credit card for the sake of it. No, you want to actually build business credit. So what are your personal goals? What are your business goals? So here are questions that I want you to really think about. Okay, where can you and your business benefit the most in terms of rewards, perks, benefits, and convenience? Okay, what does your business spending look like, and how does it align with the specific card's reward earning? That's what I'm just talking to you about. You don't want to go through the whole thing randomly. No, there has to be a strategy. There has to be a plan. Okay, and will you earn enough rewards, or let's say receive enough benefits to justify an annual fee? Do you have a loan with another bank offering business credit cards too? Because you may be more or less likely to see an approval from someone you are already in business with. Okay, so that's what we talk about, the importance of relationship, banking relationship. And the thing is, the big question is, you might need personal credit. You might need good personal credit, especially from TransUnion, to qualify for a business line of credit, to qualify for a business credit card, which is, those two are revolving lines of credit. Okay, but the important things we have said before is that even if you have a low FICO score, if you have the right strategy, the right banking relationship with a credit union, you stand a chance to actually be approved. Okay, just make sure that you have all the paperwork, that you are able to provide all the paperwork, all the documentation, so that you can actually be reviewed fast and be approved. Another thing I want to say here is that you want to also look at the long term. Are you trying to build a long-term relationship with this credit union, or this is just a short-term relationship? 5 years, 3 years, 2 years. Because if you have a long-term vision, if you're thinking about things, let's say 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now, then you are really thinking deeply. And so you don't really care about the temporary, let's say, frustrations because they did not approve you, or they denied you, or they approve you after 3 months, 6 months. You don't think about those things because you are thinking about the long term. Here is a winner strategy for you. If you are trying to get a business credit card from a credit union, I want you to have a clear idea about the business credit card requirements, okay? And I want you actually to gather all the documentation you need to qualify for this business credit card from a credit union. So it's important to pay attention to your paperwork, to pay attention to the documents, to the documentation and the evidence needed for you to clinch approval, okay? So let's talk about, so first they're going to ask you your business's legal name. So when you put on the application form, they'll ask you your business's legal name. They'll ask for your contact information for your business. So this could be you, this could be your partner, this could be anybody else who works in the company. And they'll ask you for the industry type. That's what we call the NICS, your NICS category, okay? So any ICS category. So make sure that you put the right NICS category. If you are not sure, go to the NICS website and just plug in your information, and you will have the right number. It's also important to have the right business entity or a legal structure. A lot of folks talk about, well, I want a business credit card. But the question is, do you own a business? Do you own a legit business? Do you have an LLC? Do you have an LLP? Do you have a C Corp? Do you have an S Corp? Do you have a sole proprietorship, a DBA, doing business as? It's important to clarify that aspect of things so that when the credit union asks you, you are given a straight answer, okay? And think about your EIN. Think about your time in business. How long have you been in business? Okay, 2 years, 3 years? Are you a brand new startup? Okay. And what is your federal tax ID number, your EIN? That's important also, not only to open bank accounts, but also to do a lot of things. And the credit union will ask you for that. They'll ask you for your annual business revenue and your estimated monthly spend. They'll ask you for your total annual income. They'll ask you for your legal name, you, the owner of the business, your legal name, your contact information, and your social security number. They will ask you for your personal credit history. This is important also. Okay, so think about that, because if they are pulling personal TransUnion, they want to make sure you have a decent FICO score. You have a decent credit score. Okay, and in some cases, the credit card might ask you for a personal guarantee. So make sure that you are comfortable with that. It is an additional risk for you individually, but it is totally worth it. So you want to think about those elements before applying for a business credit card at a credit union that pulls TransUnion. Before I close today's conversation, please check out this credit card evaluation video. We have a very rigorous method on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing credit cards, including business credit cards. Check this out. All right, let's quickly recap here. Here are the top 5, or the top 6, if you will. Credit union business credit cards that pull personal TransUnion. So we have here, number 1, NavyFed, 9.7 over 10. Number 2, we have Connexus, 9.4 over 10. Number 3, we have Consumers Credit Union, 9 over 10. Number 4, we have BECU, 8.7 over 10. Number 5, we have America's Credit Union, 8.2 over 10. And in the bonus category, we have here Teachers FCU, 7.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.